well? Yes, good. The incredible venue we have here. I mean, big time. Very, very nice. I'd like to start, guys, by first and foremost welcoming everyone here. I know it's very important from Brandon and Christy. That's our first interview. But it's very important for them and their families that we say a thank you to everyone who's made it here today. Obviously, we're all very, very thrilled to be here. It's going to be an incredible day, an incredible evening, and we know we've come both far and close, and we're here now, and that's all that matters. So we're very, very excited to know it means the world to these two to have everyone out here who we get to look at. So this is great. And we're going to get right into the ceremony by introducing a reading, but before I do that, I wanted to quickly reference the candles behind me that I'm blocking. Sorry. So they're here. The candles are representing today those who unfortunately could not be with us, who are here, of course, in spirit, but unfortunately not in body. And I'm sure there are many others that I'm unaware of, so I've highlighted 4. Who I'd just like to have a quick think about for one moment, and then we can get right into all the fun stuff. But I think these candles are representative for really important people who aren't here today. First, Brandon's grandmother, David Mullen, who was a great beacon of what Mr. Hale calls mostly good advice throughout Brandon's whole childhood. Christy's grandfather, Chuck Batten, and of course, Brandon's mother, Sherry Hale, and Christy's father, Brian James. Of course, they're not here now, but I think we all know, and I know these two know especially, that they are here in spirit and will continue to be there for you guys as we keep on pushing through this great old thing that we're starting today. So, know that and fear not. They're always there. All right? Okay. So now we're going to begin by introducing the first reading, which is going to be from Christy's very cool brother who I got to meet just this weekend for the first time, Kyle James.
So I wish I could take credit for finding this reading. It was very serendipitous how it came about. So it's by John O'Donoghue. In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. For a long time it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety, and the gray promises that sameness whispered. Heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered would you always live like this? Then the delight, when your courage kindled, and out you stepped onto new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before you. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning. That is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease and risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you.
So now, guys, I'm going to say a few brief words on the two and the whole occasion, which I prepared a little bit of a piece for you guys. But I'm honored to be here in front of Christy and Brandon and a room full of people who have traveled both near and far to be here today to watch these two incredible friends join together as one. And I say friends for a reason. Because I think above all else, what makes these two so special, and why everyone in this room is so confident and hopeful of the life they will create together, is that you guys are best friends. Of course, there are a lot more than that. Fiancés, lavaliers, sweethearts, all sorts of good things. But at the heart of it all, what really remains, I think, and what has made the last 8 years of their lives so incredible, not only for them, but for everyone here whom your lives, excuse me, have touched along the way, is a friendship that is as deep and pure as any I have ever had the privilege of being a part. So my name, to introduce myself, guys, is Drew Contessa. And believe it or not, this is my first time officiating over a marriage. So, I am not here today necessarily with years of marital experience and wisdom to shower on the two neophytes before me. I am not here representing a specific denomination, higher power, or celestial being. I am not a judge, justice of the peace, naval captain, nor notary. Nope, I am just a friend. A term that too often has a negative connotation. Just friends, and therefore not something else. But in the world that Christy and Brandon have created around them, a world that we all inhabit, whether we realize it or not, the friend is king. I am up here today because a few years ago, Brandon and Christy went out for pizza and beer and decided that then, when the time came for them to take the next step, they wanted not only their love, but their friends and family to be center stage. This ceremony is a reflection of the life and times of Christy and Brandon, an epic tale in which we are all characters. We, everyone here, are all part of your story, and that is what I love most about today. Clearly, having lived with Brandon for the 3 out of the 4 or so years we spent at Elon under the Oaks, what I lack in the actual credentials that are typically tied to the wedding officiant role, beyond the online certification I have from the Universal Life Church that went live just a few weeks ago, I make up for in what I believe to be an intimate and thorough understanding of all things Hale James. Christy and Brandon are an institution. When you are around them, you can feel it. You can sense a presence of something bigger, something hidden between the lines, something you can feel inside your gut, like mulled wine on a winter day, probably. It warms you. I was at the party when they first met, so that is one of my credentials. We've heard a bit about it already over the weekend, but it was a splendid affair, let me tell you. A box wine paired with the finest assortment of Food Lion cheese. Really top class. And that's when they first came together. I don't know really, because we were partying pretty hard back then, but I don't know if it was necessarily, huge conversations they had. That's when the first moment happened. And I have to believe that when they retired to their respective Greek quarters that evening, I imagine they didn't think this far ahead. But they both knew that there was something there, some unknown that needed to be explored. And so the courtship began, and what a courtship it was. If there were ever two souls that needed uniting, it is theirs. Christy and Brandon are two of the most unique people I know. And the only thing that is more hilariously awesome than the two of them apart is when they are together. They have their own language, their own way of existing in the world. And in the last 8 years they have been together, the best parts about each of them, these little smudges of themselves, have rubbed off onto one another. Emerson said that our chief want in life is someone who shall make us do what we can. Someone who keeps pushing us to be better. You two have found that person. So hold on tight. Emerson knew what he was talking about. I am at an age, we all pretty much